Good afternoon. Thank you all for being here today. I'm Lieutenant Russell Park, Public Information Officer for the Lee County Sheriff's Office. We called this press conference today to announce a criminal investigation involving one of our deputies. To give you details on that investigation is Sheriff Carmine Marceno. Sheriff.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thanks for being here today. Nobody is above the law. Nobody. And that includes our deputies. Earlier today, Lee County Sheriff's Office Deputy Nico Irizarry was arrested for a felony official misconduct. Today, I fired Irizarry and revoked his appointment as a deputy sheriff. On December 16th, 2021, one of our deputies, Nico Irizarry, arrested someone for trafficking in fentanyl and other narcotic-related charges. In earlier January, our Internal Affairs Division received information that caused us concern that the arrest was not lawful. I immediately assembled a Major Crimes Unit task force to begin an investigation into the arrest. We moved quickly and decisively and left no stone unturned, spared no expense, and devoted every available resource to this investigation. The task force conducted a thorough investigation revealing an elaborate conspiracy to plant illegal drugs in the victim's vehicle and arranged for a traffic stop on that vehicle after the drugs were planted. The task force utilized state-of-the-art technology from our Digital Forensics Unit and the Real-Time Intelligence Center to reveal the true names of those involved, to identify and access bogus email accounts and text messages. Task Force detectives traveled across the country working 24/7 for the truth. The investigation revealed the first suspect, 36-year-old Charles Custodio, had a personal hatred for our victim. Custodio obtained and provided a large amount of illegal narcotics to a second suspect, 29-year-old Scott Snyder. Snyder posed as a real estate client to plant the narcotics in the victim's vehicle. Once the narcotics were planted, Custodio communicated with Irizarry to provide the victim's location. This allowed Irizarry to stop the victim's vehicle, ultimately locating the hidden narcotics. Irizarry took the victim into custody on narcotics-related charges. Irizarry lied on arrest report, failing to report the actual circumstances leading to the discovery of illegal narcotics. Both Irizarry and Custodio were arrested here in Lee County, while at the same time, my detectives are in Texas arresting Snyder. Irizarry was charged with felony official misconduct. Custodio and Snyder were both charged with trafficking in fentanyl, possession of a controlled substance, and conspiracy. I demand every member of the Lee County Sheriff's Office maintain the highest standards. Every deputy will act honestly, honorably, and I will not tolerate deception or dishonesty. This case cost tens of thousands of dollars to bring to closure, including expedited DNA testing, thousands of miles traveled, completely dedicated numerous detectives to search out the truth. Those who engaged in this disgusting conduct are now in jail, where they belong, including former Deputy Irizarry. I'll take some questions.
What brought up the red flags for you guys to notice that there was something with this arrest?
We received a complaint to our Internal Affairs Department. As we do every complaint that we get, we look into it immediately, transparently, and fully for facts. And once we realized that Irizarry was going to be involved in a criminal investigation, more so, there was validity to it, he was immediately placed on leave. Sir.
From the news press. You mentioned traveling many miles and that the investigation cost many thousands of dollars. How many miles did you travel, to bring this to a close? And what was the most estimate economic cost of the operation?
So the miles we traveled, obviously, this is a very detailed, thorough investigation. First, I want to tell you how much it saddens me and it infuriates me that I stand here talking to you about this incident. We traveled to Texas. As we speak, we have detectives on the ground making the arrest in Texas. We leave no stone unturned. So unfortunately, it is going to cost thousands of dollars when you look at the manpower, the hours, the traveling back and forth. But most importantly, we always have to do what's right. Being transparent for me is most important. And why I'm here and why you are all here. I mean, this just unfolded with the arrest literally minutes ago. But I want to deliver that message to you, as I always say, immediately, transparently, and we are held to that standard with no sacrifice. So it saddens me that I'm here, but I promise, as I always have, transparency, trust, and doing the right thing.
How long was he a deputy for?
In 2018, he came to the Lee County Sheriff's Office. He was in the Correctional Bureau. From that point, he left for a brief moment of time to another agency. He came back in 20, and here we are today. So he left and came back, but at no time had he had any disciplinary action. Zero.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.